Why? Can anyone explain? Is that when I share a car, that's not bringing economics forward. But if I buy another car, that's good for the economy. Why is being economical bad for economics? The situation, my dear friends, is hopeless but not serious. It was hopeless when we came on this earth. It will be hopeless when we leave it. It will stay on if we are worried enough, because the best reason not to worry and be an optimist is be worried, but just in measurement. I wish you the best.
Este evento se inscreve na história não só de Cascais, mas eu acho que até de Portugal. E tem sido êxito e vai continuar a ser.
It's been a very good experience. I think the environment is a very beautiful and stimulating one, and I've been very impressed by the level of the speakers and the engagement also of the audience, particularly the young people.
The only way to protect Europe, to defend the European societies, is to find economic growth. It's obvious that we are not going to find economic growth on the basis of the current models. It's impossible. We need deep structural reforms in the single market. It's not only structural reforms within countries.
Too often you have these kinds of discussions stimulated at national or international level, but I think it's very important to bring the discussion down to where people actually are living, and that's why I think also the inclusion of so many people from the community is very good.
If there is the political will, you can overcome all of the other problems. The UN structures, the reforms, all of these can be overcome if there's the political will to do it, but that's the hardest thing in the world to find. That's what's going to be needed in the future if we're going to be able to address the challenges of food and nutrition security that will affect us all.
Gostei muito desta mesa redonda sobre a governança, como agora se diz, que é tema que me interessa muito, até porque compatibilizá-la com as novas tecnologias, com o que é a democracia, ou com o futuro da democracia, que é algo que, quanto a mim, está um pouco debaixo de um ponto de interrogação, infelizmente. Obriga a pensar e obriga a tentar descobrir caminhos e colaborar.
I found a model in a little girl who's only 15 and I'm 45, but nevertheless she is my hero. Her name is Malala. You've probably all heard of her. She's from Pakistan and she was shot in the head by a Taliban extremist because she promoted her own right to education and the rights of all girls in Pakistan and everywhere in the world. In the blog that she wrote for BBC, she imagined what it would look like when the Taliban come to kill her because she was aware there were so many threats on her life. Nevertheless, she continued her work. And on that blog, she said, even when they come and they try to shoot me, I'll tell them that they're wrong. I'll tell them that we need to pursue our goals, education for everyone and the freedom of choice.
Acho que a Câmara de Cascais está de parabéns. Acho que é uma iniciativa muito boa. Ser uma Câmara a organizar discussões sobre as questões globais e só tenho pena que não seja todos os anos. A minha proposta é que comece a ser anual.
Um momento impulsionador e catalisador de bons pensamentos, de sinergias criadas entre pessoas brilhantes com mentes brilhantes e que nos permitem abrir os olhos, a cabeça, a mente para procuras de soluções a nível local e a nível global da realidade que estamos a enfrentar neste momento na sociedade civil, política e económica mundial.
Ter a possibilidade de colocar Portugal no mapa internacional com as conferências do Estoril, trazer gente com tão know-how em determinadas áreas, em questões internacionais, e isto ser feito apenas por uma Câmara Municipal é de facto muito dignificante para o poder local e para o poder autárquico.
Each generation should define their life targets personally, a community and the nation as well. So stand up and fight for your own vision and for your own Europe. You have to find your own freedom-based answer to what's going on in Brussels and to the European Union. That whatever is a Spanish or a Portuguese kind of answer is that. So be yourself, a new generation, and fight for own vision.
The coming down of the Berlin Wall removed a stumbling block but it wasn't the main motivation behind what we did. The main motivation behind our new vision of one united South Africa, which was already formulated within the National Party in 1986, was the moral indefensibility of the continuation of the old system. And if I were to put this process of self-analysis, of deep introspection, which brought us to the point to say apartheid is wrong on a scale, and on the other side of the scale, the effect of financial and economic sanctions, then the driving force was inner conviction and not outside pressure.
Vamos preparar o debate e alargá-lo cada vez mais a mais países. E aqui estaremos novamente em 2015 para a 4ª edição das Conferências do Estoril.